start recording here. All right, so we have our crayons out. If you are just coming into the recording, we have our crayons out. We are looking for one red, one yellow, and one blue. And we're gonna be using white paper if you have it, white paper. And we're gonna be mixing some colors together, all right? Red, yellow, blue. All right, now we're gonna start with the red, okay? So get your paper ready, get your red crayon ready. And we're gonna start with the red and we're gonna mix some colors together today. So what I want you to do is take your piece of paper and then take your crayon and we're just gonna make a little block of color. So just lightly on your paper, start to shade in some red. And it could be any shape. It could be any shape you want. We're just gonna shade in some red here, not too hard with your color because we're gonna be mixing it together. We're gonna see if we can make a different color out of it. All right, so shading in your red. How are we doing with that? Does anybody have it ready? You can take your time, no rush. All right. I love how you guys are getting all situated there, Wesley and Sully. I don't know if Mickey's still over there too. Nice. All right, so we have our red here. Hey, Mickey. We have our red right here. Okay, and that's all we're doing to start. We're making a little block of red color. Just take your red and shade it onto your paper. All right. Now, once you have that little area of red, we're gonna take our yellow crayon next, okay? So we have the red, we're gonna take some yellow, and we're gonna go on the same area of color that we just did, right on that same spot. And we're gonna go on top, right on top. And just start to shade in our red and our yellow, right over top. And when I take my red and my yellow and I mix them together, does anybody see anything happening? Does anybody see a new color maybe? Yeah? What do you see? What do you see, Annabelle?
Orange.
Yeah, that's right. We see some orange coming in there. So how cool is that? When we mix our red and we mix our yellow, we get a whole new color. We get some orange. Whoop, there's Molly. Hey, Molly. How you doing? Good. We are talking today about mixing colors. And I wanted to see if you have some crayons that you could use today. Do you have some crayons you can use? Okay. And do you have some white paper? Or a sketchbook? Or
I'll go get some.
Perfect. Thank you, Molly. And I'm going to give Molly a second to come back before we do the next one, because we're going to do some other mixtures too and see what other colors. What was that?
Yeah. There was no other colors on here, and there's purple in there.
And there's what?
Purple. Yeah, there's purple in here.
Oh, you have a purple crayon? Do you have do you have a red?
No, we didn't use the purple crayon. He used the yellow and the red. Yeah, it made a little.
All right, guys, I'm gonna wait for Molly to come back, and I think Sully and company should be back there too. There you are, hey. So you did use the red and yellow? You used those two? Sully and Wesley, did you use the red and yellow for your color? Ooh, Birdie, cool. Look at that, cool. Is that a marker or a crayon?
Yes.
And we're waiting 1 second for Molly to get ready here, guys. So we have our red and yellow as our first combination. So Molly, once you have your paper, you're just gonna shade in a little bit of red and then see what happens when you mix the yellow right on top. So we're mixing colors today. Yeah, exactly. And do it a little bit lightly so that they can mix together. All right, red and yellow mixed together. So when we were working with our red and yellow, we realized that we got orange. We got orange out of those colors, right? Yeah. So let's do another one. And Molly, you can finish up your red and yellow. We're gonna do the same thing. I want you to be really careful to work lightly. You got it, cool? Good, Molly. We're gonna work lightly with our blue, lightly on the paper. We're gonna shade that in. And we're doing it lightly because if it's too dark, it's hard to see anything else mixed into it, right? So we're going lightly on the paper with our blue. We're making another little block. And then when you get that block in there, pick up your yellow again. And let's go over top and see what we get out of that. All right, so when we do the blue and the yellow, take your time. Does anybody see another color coming in with the blue and the yellow? Yes, Molly?
Green.
Green, you're right. Wow, so when we do red and yellow, we got some orange. When we do the blue and yellow, we got some green. Does anybody have a guess if we were to do the blue and the red together? Does anybody have a guess what would happen? Molly, yes.
Purple.
Purple, you're right. Is that what you were thinking, Birdie? Yeah, good. So let's go ahead and try it out. Again, we're gonna go lightly with the blue. Lightly with the blue. And then we'll go over top. And we'll add in the red. And we start to see some purple coming in there. So if we only have 3 crayons to work with, red, blue, and yellow, we actually have way more colors to work with if we mix them together, huh? Because then we can also use green, we can also use orange, and we can also use purple, right? So what I want us to do now is draw a picture. You can draw a picture of anything you want. It could be a field with flowers in it and a sky. It could be water with mountains. It could be a character, somebody you want to draw. I'd like you to draw a picture and we're going to color it in just using these 3 colors or mixtures of these 3 colors. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and do one too. And I think for myself, I think I'm gonna do a field with some flowers in it. So I'm just gonna draw mine with my blue just for my lines. And maybe I'm gonna have a field with some grass in it. And maybe I'll have some flowers coming up. And this can be anything you want. You can draw a picture of anything you want, and then we're just gonna fill it in with our new special colors that we made. So maybe I've got some flowers over here. I'll fill a couple more in. Okay. And then I'm gonna start to color in my picture, and take your time, anything you wanna draw, and then we're gonna start to color in our picture and we're gonna use some of our mixtures. I think for my grass, I'm gonna do my mixture of blue and yellow. I'm gonna go ahead and make it green. So I'm gonna start to shade that in. And then once I go for the blue for my grass, I'm gonna go in with some yellow. I'm gonna try to get some green color in there. I think on mine, I think for my flowers, I'm gonna have some orange and some purple flowers. So I think I'm gonna mix for my orange, my red and yellow. So I'll do my orange first, some red, and then I'll overlap it with yellow so I can get the orange color too. Maybe I can get some purple too. I want to give you guys the option to keep working with me on these, okay? So we're working on our colors using the color mixtures that we can make out of red and yellow and blue. But you could also mix them together and see if you can come up with other colors. Maybe you mix them all together and you get kind of a brown color or even a black color, it gets darker. All right, so we're mixing up. Maybe you make a color that looks kind of like the color of dirt or sand. All right, and each of these color mixtures that we're making is only from those three options, red, yellow, and blue. How we doing, guys? Does anybody have anything you want to show me? Yeah? Let's see, was that Mickey or Wesley?
Mickey.
Mickey, let's see it, Mickey.
Mickey's snake.
Ooh, cool. Look at that. Nice, Mickey. Looks like a snake to me. Nice work.
better. This it looks like you're looking at a snake from above.
Does look like you're looking at a snake from above. That is true. Ooh, wow, Birdie. Oh my goodness, I love those purple flowers and the orange butterfly and the green tree. Very good mixtures, Birdie. That's beautiful. Yeah, you did a really good job mixing those colors. Good job. Ooh, nice kitty, Molly. What's your kitty's name?
Gia.
Gia. Ooh, that's pretty. She's beautiful. Do you ever draw Gia?
Sometimes. Okay, I'll let you go.
Yeah, kitties are funny like that, huh? They're very specific about when they want to go.
Mm-hmm. She came with the name.
Oh, yeah? Nice. You adopted
We
her?
couldn't figure out a name for her, so we just kept it.
Yeah.
And also for our other cat.
Yeah. Cool. I like that name. Gia's pretty. Yes, Birdie? You know what, Birdie? I can't. Can any of you guys hear Birdie? I can't hear anything. No, I'm sorry, Birdie. I'm wondering. I don't know if it doesn't look like you're muted. I'm wondering if the volume's down on your computer or something. I'm not sure. I can't hear you.
Speaking again.
What was that? Let's see. Was that Sully or Wesley? I think you said something, but I didn't quite hear you.
Sully said it, and then I did it for him. I said it for him.
Okay, what was it? What'd you say?
Try speaking again.
Yeah, Birdie.
I think she was on.
Yeah, I
She could
didn't,
have
I
been
didn't
on
hear you,
mute.
Birdie. Just so you know, I didn't quite hear what you said because it sounds like there's no audio, no sound coming from your computer. I'm not sure why. It didn't look like you were muted, but I couldn't hear anything. Oh, did you guys see Birdie's bunny? Oh, how sweet. Look at her little nose. That is the cutest, Birdie. Oh, it looks so soft too. That is just the cutest. Thank you, Birdie. That's going to make me happy all day. All right, how you guys coming? Do you guys want to show me what you're working on? How about Wesley and Sully? How are you guys coming along on your drawing?
I'm not done. It looks like this.
Ooh, nice colors, Wesley. Very nice. Whoa, Annabelle, look at that. Wow, you have your flowers going all the way across too. I really like that. That looks really nice. Annabelle, what do you have on the bottom there? Those different colors?
Whoa. This is grass, this is sand, and this is water.
Oh, I see. Wow.
Picture that sunset.
Yes.
And the little what is it? Blue sky.
Oh, I see. Wow. That's so cool that you have all those different types of ground in there. Awesome, Annabelle. Yeah, yes, Birdie. Yes, you did a great job mixing your colors. Thank you so much, Birdie. You can go if you want, okay? Thank you, Birdie. Have a good rest of your day.
Miss Colleen, can I please do one?
Um, let's see. Annabelle, that's a really, really nice job. And you covered your whole paper too. That takes a while. It takes a lot of concentration, huh? Oops, you know what? I actually, I still have our recording going while we're working. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. If you guys ever want to come back and look at the color combinations, or if you forget maybe how the color combinations go, or you're having trouble with it, you can always look back at the recording, and that'll be on your teacher's website later today. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead.